Okay, for all you guys looking for a smaller cattle ranch, I've got one right here just east of Falk, Arkansas, about 25 minutes out of Texarkana. Folks, it's got great grasses and got some mama cows on it. Let's go look at this ranch with the owner. This ranch has it all. Rolling hills, it's got 2 ponds, it's got a working corral with squeeze chute, and got just enough trees for the cattle to get under during the hot summer.
This pond right here has got a creek that runs through it. Comes up over the road over there and comes down through here and it feeds it. There's also a tributary that comes through here and feeds it over on this side. As hot as it got last summer, this pond out here never got below where we're at right now. My cows have walked into that pond right over here in one of the little tributaries there and been up nearly to their back. And it's pretty much like that all the time. And this is one of their favorite spots because it's a shaded area and it's got water on it as well, so they get in there and cool off and get the flies off of them and things like that. So
we're going to look at another pond.
That sounds good.
Let's go look at it. What's most of the grasses on this side of the pastures here?
This side of the pasture, we're mostly going to have some Bermuda. We're going to have a little bit of Bahia grass in there, and we've still got some ryegrass left over from the wintertime there that has seeded out to the heads and all of that. But for the most part, we've got some good. We got a good stand of Bermuda, and that's taken and coming right on up. As you can tell,
let's go and look. We've got these cattle. When I come out here to look at them, you'll notice how fat they are. This is early. We're just now in May. This is May. And look at these cattle.
We've got 40-something head of mama cows here. All of them pretty much have got, with the exception of a few of them, have got babies on them. And as you can tell, them girls are fat.
Oh yeah.
And they're not needing any food there and everything, and they're happy, and they pretty much stay that way.
You know, on a good year, how many cows could we actually run? A good year, we can run a lot more than that. I'm
gonna say that you could run excess of 50. You could probably do up to 60 on a good year.
Right. You know what, me and Tommy was talking there when I was coming up here looking at these calves. Tommy said, "You know what that is, don't you?" And I said, "No." He said, "That's money."
That's right. That's right. And
you need a calf, it's money. Good look at every one of them. Look at them, just as fat. The whole thing is how much weight they can gain every day.
That's right. That is right.
The cattle gain.
And when you've got a good grass crop and got a good management program going, then it just gets better and better every year.
Right. All right. Boy, that thing's about a half acre?
I'm gonna say you're probably right in there around that's right around that.
How deep's that pond?
You know, probably about a third of the way out in there, you're about a cow's back deep.
This pond never went dry here?
No, it didn't. It was it stayed up all summer last year, and especially whenever it got, you know, kind of hot and dry,
right.
And we didn't have any rain there for a while.
You know, folks, when you're looking at a cattle ranch, when I'm looking at one, when it comes to water, I look at the terrain, and that's the reason I asked. Well, if you look out there, folks, see the way this is all coming. Whoever built this pond knew where to put it. I mean, you got a gravity flow into the pond. I mean, that's what you got right here.
Yep.
Hi, Tommy. This is what a hay meadow here. Man, tell me about it.
We got about a 25. I'm guessing about a 25 acre hay meadow. We cut last year. I think we've got around 80 something rolls out of it. Last cutting, which was right in there around September, after it had started kind of getting dry on us, and everything, and we still cut 80 rows of hay off of it. Grasses out here, it's mostly Bahia grass. There's a lot of little patches, you'll be able to see them, of Bermuda grass and things like that. I turned cows in here in April.
Really? This year?
Yes, this year we turned them out, turned them into the next pasture over there, May the 1st. And this is where we're at right now.
Wow.
And
We
you
hadn't
can
had much
tell,
rain at all.
and we haven't had a rain since we turned them in. Here we are about the 18th, 19th of the month, and you know, haven't really got a good rain to amount of anything, and we've got a good grass stand going right now.
You know, folks, we're right here at this is the far west corner of the property, and as you can see, it goes all the way over there. Those chicken houses are on the other property over there, but that where he puts his hay bales is right up in that area there. The first big pond is right over this little knoll here, and then that one that we went to first is way over yonder in the corner down there. But very few trees, just enough trees to keep the cows satisfied and maximize the pasture.
That's exactly right. And as you can tell there, we've got a rolling terrain. And you know, this area up here, you can drive on it at any time you want to. And even down into there. It's just, it's that good of ground. I mean, we got a good sandy loam ground, and it's ready for, you know, cows have not tore it up. I mean, they've been all over this place, and you can tell there's not a lot of tracks in the ground and things like that. So, got a good ground system here. We found some 24-foot panels that are prefab panels. They're movable. You can take and come right up here with front end loader. They balance. They have feet here. They balance perfectly, and them things are heavy. I can put right at 100 cows and calves in that pen, and then we can sort from that pen into these other two pens. Swing gates inside there. They've got safety latch chains on them to where that you can chain them up and stay in the position. Then on the outside here of the corral, and this was part of the part that was in there whenever that was here before, is we got bridge railing framing there. So you don't have to worry about a cow maybe a little rough or something like that, or bull or anything like that, that's not having a good day. He's gonna hold him in there, and it's not going anywhere. And if you're in there and need to come out of there, you got a spot that you got to be able to put your foot in, and you're going up over the fence and gonna get safe.
Now folks, if you're looking for a ranch of this size here in Arkansas, give me a call.